talking to somebody's that is very spiritual and paid a price for it. You paid a price for the choices that you made, the hard choices that you made, the paths that you chose, the courage to be you and authentically you. You paid a price. I'm talking to you. All about the healing. Look at here. I'm talking to you because I need you to understand something. I need you to give yourself credit. I need you to look at your life from a different perspective. I know you have gratitude. I know you're thankful. You're not bitter. I'm talking to someone who has transformed and renewed themselves to be themselves and nothing else. You stepped in your calling, you heed the call, whatever that may be. That's between you and God. However, I'm getting that in the process of it all, God wants you to understand something. I got to start changing that. Understand, right? Understand that you are unique. A lot of people that's looking at you, a lot of people that's judging you, a lot of people that is targeting you and talking and gossiping and doing all these things concerning you couldn't walk a mile in your shoes. See, that's what all the talk is about, really, because what's coming out their mouth, the words that they're speaking, it's not really what's in their heart, what they really feel, what they really want to say about you. Because see, these people have watched you transform. These people have watched you go on this journey less traveled. These people have watched you and they are in awe, but that's not what they're saying. They're bewildered and confused as to how you did it. How did I saw you from this, and how did you turn out to be this? How did you turn out to be a loving, kind person? After all that I saw you go through, after all those things, all the gossip and all the hating and all the negative energy that I was projecting, how? Scratching their heads and trying to figure out how. They're fixated on you and your journey, but you're minding your own business. But what I'm trying to say, and let me go back, because what God is trying to say to you, what God wants you to understand is that you are so unique. The road, the choices that you made, the road that you walked and you traveled, a lot of people couldn't do it. A lot of people tried, but they never reached where you have reached and gotten to the other side. You made it. In spite of, you made it. God wants you to understand that See, because your perspective is as if, yeah, you made it through, but there's other people. Yeah, these people didn't make it because they didn't make that choice, but there's plenty of other people that have made those choices just like I. It's plenty of people like me. It's plenty of people that made the choices. Yes, it's plenty of people that's high vibrational. There's plenty of people that made a choice similar to yours, but you are your own. You made your own path. You're unique. You are appointed and anointed, but you had to go through those. You had to prove to God that mantle of being appointed and anointed is yours. Don't nobody know your story, and they definitely not going to give you the glory. So what you have to do is have to understand what you went through. You were tested and tested and tested and tested and tested over and over and over again. You were hurt, but even though you were hurt and you went through your trauma, you faced your trauma, you faced your insecurities, you faced all those things, and you still came out on the other side. And the other side means healed, healthy, blessed. The other side means to take all your trauma, all your abuse, all of those things that would stop you, block you, and hold you in negative energy. You took all of that and you turned it into something positive. Instead of waddling and self-pity and wallowing and blaming other individuals for what happened to you. Yes, it's blame. Yes, those things happen, and it shouldn't have happened. However, in situations like this, you have to find you have to find other ways. You have to find other ways and other perspectives to look at, to be able to release yourself out of it. And you found the way. God wants you to understand that everybody ain't like you. You did things that a lot of people couldn't do. You have to acknowledge that. That is something that's going on with you that God wants you to acknowledge what you've been through and how you came through it. Not only do God want you to acknowledge it, it's time to teach someone else. It's time to show the way for others to be able to get through. Nothing that we go through is in vain. It's always a teachable moment to help somebody else. God is wanting, this energy here is God is wanting you to, you're standing, you're beautiful, you're walking, you're doing everything right. But it is something in you that God is wanting you to stand on. It's not arrogance. It's not you think that you better. No, you did it. You did it. And a lot of people couldn't do it. But you did. And you need to give the honor to God for helping you, your angels, your ancestors, and you need to give it to yourself because you deserve it. Bam! And there it is.